Pirate Radio.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I hate him so much.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hello, Internet.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, Billy.
Hey,
Our
Billy.
host,
Hi, Billy.
our host, Billy Gill.
Am I the host?
You are.
I don't think I'm the host. I'm just here. Kind of keep things moving along. No one's here to tune in to watch me, Dan. It's your guys' show. They're here to watch you, Stu Gotts, Chris Cody, Roy,
No.
Whittingham,
Disagree.
Jay.
Yeah.
Well, whatever, guys. We had some March Madness yesterday. We're going to recap today. We have some March Madness today. We're not going to be previewing it, though. We're just going to kind of catch everybody up on what happened yesterday in March Sadness. I don't know if you guys want to start in the West or the East. We had two brackets competing yesterday.
If I may, I think people are worried about us, Billy, because what they're reading about in the news. Do you want to get right to the coverage, or do you want me to do some correspondence work for you on how crazy there's stampedes and there's pepper spray and everybody?
Brackets being busted, you're talking about, or?
All right, go ahead and do brackets busted.
No, I'm just wondering what's the concern?
Let's do
Madness on the beach.
Yeah, no, I'd like to know about madness on the beach. I'd also like to know why everyone's concerned about us. I mean, what is happening?
You're
here?
coming into it tomorrow. I'll be curious what the traffic's going to be if they're going to just let people in and out, because they dispersed everyone. Like this place went from Mardi Gras at 8 o'clock to 8:30. There was nobody out here. I don't know how they got rid of everybody, but they got rid of everybody. Like, so it's super quiet out there. The last time it was this quiet is when there were like 10 cruise ships out there just floating around in circles because they didn't know where to go and they'd kicked everybody on the beach.
Right.
But you're going to have to drive into that tomorrow. Have you?
You can tell them, feel free to kick me out if they want. I mean, that's, I'm good. Abby's very concerned about me driving down there. She does. She has legitimate concerns.
Well, when I was telling you 2 weeks ago that it was getting dangerous because you have always made that walk from the dirty human poop-filled garage filled that smells like urine to the studio, it always feels dangerous to you, and it's always the same walk. So I remember you looking at me like, it's dangerous. What did I do?
I was at I left the garage on Thursday, and I was at one stoplight for 10 minutes. There were people twerking. There were people who were driving on the wrong side of the road on scooters. There was a truck inexplicably unloading in the middle of the street.
Chris, every video.
That's every day, though.
That's every day, though. That truck is every day.
Every video I'm seeing, the guy with the Joker flag, I'm like, that's on one corner of the house. The cars going past each other with people twerking on the top of them. I'm like, oh, wow, look at that. That's exactly where I walk my dog. Like, all of that is going on right there.
Classic red light twerk.
I saw that there was a car that exploded somewhere too, right? And like took out power from like six blocks.
Yeah, I didn't start it right. I wasn't starting it right. I usually do it with a button, but this time they forced me to put the key in and the car exploded. So I just ran home and left the car burning in the street.
Right.
Speaking of explosions, Corey Kispert, 23 yesterday for Gonzaga, as they took off Norfolk State, number 1 Gonzaga against number 16 in the West region.
Adam Silver looks like Dracula's vampire accountant named Calcula.
The Zags.
We're in the silver region, boys.
Yes, this is all Adam Silver stuff.
Yes.
The part where you throw it to the other team, Billy.
Well, yeah, no, this is number 16, Norfolk State.
Adam Silver looks like he has fooled everyone in the King's Court into believing he is merely a humble advisor, but in reality, he's the evil sorcerer, Silver, who is secretly developing a magic spell to usurp the throne for his own nefarious purposes.
He's basically just the guy from Game of Thrones, right? That's basically all that is, and they gave him a name with an O in it.
That's not the White Walker guy, is it?
No, I forget the guy's name. It's the bald guy he's always showing up places. Everyone thinks he's a gossip.
Silvor is a good name for
it. It is though.
Unfortunately, it's gone.
Yeah, shame to see that one go so early. You know who didn't go anywhere? Number 2 Iowa, who took on Grand Canyon. Iowa was represented by who?
Adam Silver looks like an unusually long middle toe.
That's beat 15 Grand Canyon, Dan.
Adam Silver looks like a pregnancy test.
GCU.
Has anyone checked on Mike since yesterday? He was drinking a 10% beer at 11 a.m. So
I got 4.5 hours of slap fighting commentary in our group chat from Mike yesterday. It was
Jeez.
every 10 minutes it was an update about the slap fighting, and it lasted until 7:30.
Was the crazy Hawaiian in there? What's the guy's name?
I don't know. There was a guy named Dumpling. I don't know who Dumpling is, and apparently he won. There was one slap though that I think would have killed me.
Who would be the best slap fighter amongst us? Amongst all of us, I think Dan would be. I think Dan could take a slap, man.
You gotta have Bruce. Bruce would have.
Oh, Bruce, that's right. Yeah, Bruce, right.
In those thick,
those mitts, yeah,
like he's hitting you across
Calloused.
the face.
I think Bob from the cover of Forbes now would probably be up there as
Bob
well.
the engineer, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Because he's an engineer. He's worked with his hands all his life, sorting the radio out.
There's not a lot of there between all the hands here. There's not a lot of gardening, not a lot of yard work.
Wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Hold
all
on.
the hands. I know, Roy. I know you're the outlier, but I said between all the hands here.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Roy, you feel good about your hands? Have your hands seen some things?
Yes, they have. Remember, I was a longshoreman. I had to deal with rope and suitcases and all the stuff that comes with that, and then there's yard work issues. So yes, my hands are a bit calloused.
So Roy's
number 14, Eastern Washington had to pack their suitcases last night after going down to number 3, Kansas. And
Transition.
Number 3, Kansas was represented by who?
Adam Silver looks like the Grim Reaper's less successful brother, Jim Reaper.
That's going to go on a run. I feel it.
Should. Yeah. Well, Bill Self is coaching it, though.
Jim Reaper Jim Reaper does not come and portend death. He just sidles up to you and just starts giving you sports opinions. He's boring. He's annoying.
Yeah.
Old Jim Reaper's telling you who's a choker.
I feel like Jim Reaper is doing the accounting for the Grim Reaper, right? So the Grim Reaper kills someone, and then Jim Reaper shows up and is putting into a database all the deaths that the Grim Reaper is responsible for.
Speaking of accounting, remember to do your taxes, although extended May 15th this year. Yeah. So anyways, Eastern Washington was eliminated. They were represented by who?
Adam Silver looks like a cartoon chicken whose feathers were blown off by a stick of dynamite.
I've got Jim Reaper sort of complaining to his parents about, like, where did Grim go wrong? Like, I don't understand. We're always having to answer for the family pain on our name.
I got with a wrong crowd there. That's why.
Or is it the opposite, where the Reaper family is proud of Grim, and that the entire family is predicated?
Look how much
upon
Grim has accomplished.
That's true.
Yes, everyone knows his name.
Everyone.
Right? Yeah.
He was in the shadow. He's bitter and resentful about his older brother.
Have you guys ever wondered about that? Like how two siblings can be so opposite when they grow up in the same environment with the same parents? I often think about that. Number 4, Virginia in the West took on number 13, Ohio. Number 4, Virginia. It's represented by who?
Adam Silver looks like the last person you see before being cryogenically frozen.
Eliminated. Gone from the tournament.
No.
Yeah.
Major upset.
No.
Upset
Major
alert.
upset.
Mm-hmm.
Taken down by number 13, Ohio.
Adam Silver and Scott Van Pelt look like a pair of Apple AirPods.
Unjust.
Dan, how excited are you that Virginia's out?
How excited am I that what?
We have Virginia and Wisconsin. Like our
Oh, that's right. Get them out of here. Get them both. Didn't the team lose yesterday just because it had COVID? They're like, you guys.
Yeah.
VCU. Yeah, I told
VCU.
you. I told you
Spoiler
last
alert.
week COVID was going to win the national championship. Man.
we can hop right over there if you want. VCU number 10 lost to number 7 Oregon. Number 10 VCU was represented by
Adam Silver looks like the sad lamp in a bachelor's apartment without a lampshade.
Didn't even get a chance. Not even a fighting chance for.
Nope.
Silver looks like a lampshade.
Yeah, I don't think there was much competition though against number 7 Oregon.
Adam Silver looks like the little springy thing that prevents the door from hitting the wall.
Is the
Bill,
springy thingy, like, does it have a name other than springy thingy?
We gotta look it up. Door
Yeah,
Bring it,
stopper.
thingy.
Valerie has offered door stopper. The
Hmm.
peanut gallery over there. Valerie has screamed door
For
stopper.
the
She's right.
springy thing. Yeah, I think she's right.
I think
Billy,
that-
how do you feel about Oregon if they go on to win a national championship? You got to win 6. They'll only win 5. Probably won't count my personal record book. You know,
I'd say, yeah, best
Right,
the
right.
national championship game in that case would have to be a best of 3, I would think.
I would
That's,
agree.
how
yeah.
many MVPs does LeBron have in your personal record book?
2. 2.
No,
Yeah.
you've taken him down one. Everyone
I
says that he
have.
should have like 5 or 6.
No, he should have 2. He thinks he should have 5 or 6. He actually thinks he
Well-
should have like 10, but 2 is fine. It's a good.
He does actually say that he thinks that he should have a lot more, while then in the same sentence saying, "But I don't often think about this," which
Yeah.
seems
Please.
kind of like
Please.
no one's bringing this
No
up, LeBron,
chance.
except
The
you.
gods
Yeah.
are strong.
No
in
chance.
him.
He
Thank you.
said when he got here, he said he knew that his days of winning MVPs were over, that's what he traded. Now he wants MVPs again.
He was lying when he got here. That
Right.
was
Yeah.
just-
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wanted to embrace the villain role, and then he was the
Mhm.
the villain for a little bit. He didn't like that, so he had to go back to being the hero. But that's enough commentary from me. Number 5 Creighton in the West was taking on number 12 UCSB. Number 5 Creighton was represented by who?
Adam Silver looks like what's left after you blow the fuzz off of a dandelion.
Right.
He sounds he sounds like a computer changed voice that an informant is giving a television interview with, right?
Disguise voiced. Yeah.
If you guys play that again, this is not someone's actual voice. This is someone who's done something and is
Yes.
afraid of a mafia hit retaliation because he's an informant.
Adam Silver looks like what's left after you blow the fuzz off of a dandelion.
That's great.
Like you imagine him doing an interview on 60 Minutes, fully shadowed. It's just a black shadow.
A whistleblower. That's right.
Yes.
Chris, when's the last time you missed an episode of 60 Minutes?
Never. It's season pass on my
No
DVR.
But don't let him make fun of you about that, Chris. That and the CBS Sunday Morning Show. I don't care
Yes.
how old we are in spirit or in actuality. Those are still good shows. There will
Those
always
are-
be a place for those shows, no matter
Those
how
are the
many
oldest shows on
work.
CBS.
That's right. That's
That's
correct.
precisely the point. Yeah.
That's
I mean,
is that the one? That's Sunday morning show. Is that the one with like the sun logo?
Yes.
Yes,
That
that's
is
the
the
one. to sell
oldest
those.
show
Fantastic.
ever.
Yes. It's
It
great.
is the oldest
It's
show.
I
but
thought that was paid programming.
Chris.
so did I actually when I first started watching it, but then I was like, this is
They're like,
delightful.
Chris, the last 2 minutes when they're like, and now watch the.
Watch the nature, like watch nature for 2 minutes.
What's the rarest
best.
of the
Chris is so
swallows
happy you brought that up.
walking the tree branch? Yes.
Yeah.
You're in Dan's wheelhouse. I mean,
Yeah.
So I used to hate on Sundays when football games would go long, because then I knew 60 Minutes would start late and the shows after, like CSI Miami or whatever, would be delayed until like really late. I think for you it's the opposite, where you're like hoping the
Oh.
football games end so that 60 Minutes starts on time.
I mean, it's
Correct.
enough with Dak Prescott already. Can you throw a touchdown so we can get to Leslie Stahl telling me what's going on in Syria, please?
Leslie Stahl.
Well, UCSB was eliminated by Creighton. UCSB is represented by who?
Adam Silver looks like your grandpa's knee.
Right.
The Gauchos.
Very good.
Can you tell us anything, Stugatz? Can you tell us anything about any of the teams, or now is everyone properly informed so they don't need to hear from you? And they haven't gotten enough analysis from you over the course of the last week. They've probably been missing both their NFL free agency and any sort of analysis that you have.
Well, what happened there? Because we were all ready for it, and it never, the ball never came my way for it.
Well,
So,
it's coming your way now. How ready are you for it?
not at all. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't even know we were doing this till about 14 minutes and Moderna, Dan.
Here's some analysis. What a game out of Evan Mobley, huh? For USC, 17 points in USC's 72-56 win over Drake. USC is represented by who?
Adam Silver looks like the candy stick inside a pack of Fun Dip.
You guys, Chris and Billy, anything in the way of Fun Dip? Fun Dip, are you do you predate Fun Dip as a popular candy?
No. Love Fun Dip.
Yeah,
And,
I like
Yeah, I
Fun
know
Dip.
fun tip.
Yeah.
Best part was eating the stick at the end.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
purchased Fun Dip
What?
just for the stick. No,
No.
the stick. Yeah,
The stick was like a piece of chalk.
Oh.
No,
Yeah,
you
you
get
guys
it.
talking
You get double
Disgusting.
sticks too. They're amazing,
No.
like drumsticks.
No.
Yeah.
No, the best evolution of Fun Dip was the one that looked like a foot that was sticky that you put in with the Pop Rocks and then it'd explode in your mouth. Pop Rocks. You guys know what I'm talking
Pop
about?
Rocks.
Yes,
Now you're
Pop
bringing me
Rocks,
back.
yeah, yes.
Love
Rocks
Pop
are
Rocks.
disgusting.
What?
You know
What?
who didn't- What?
Wow. Our pop rocks
I
disgusting.
mean,
And
Chris.
Nicole.
You're kind of
Too much pizzazz for you.
It's for
Yeah,
the novelty. It's just so they pop in your mouth. They don't taste good. You don't get any enjoyment.
Whittingham's not here for pizzazz. He'd like
No.
everyone to calm down and settle down with the pizzazz.
Straightforward candies for me.
He's against pizzazz, and he only is pro razzmatazz as a word.
I love
As
razzmatazz.
a word.
Nothing better than good razzmatazz.
How do we
No
feel?
pizzazz in Drake's offense yesterday.
Right.
Going down to USC.
Uh-huh.
Adam Silver looks like an upside down plunger.
Rizzy.
How do we feel about Dippin' Dots?
Oh, they're wildly overpriced. You only eat them at stadiums. That's number one.
Well, I like a theme
two.
park Dippin' Dots. I like a
I
good
have
theme
some in
park
my
Dippin'.
fridge.
Get
What?
over
Really?
yourself.
Yeah.
The rare
Where do you
at-home
purchase?
Dippin'
Where do you
Dots.
purchase Dippin' Dots?
My wife saw them at a store and she said, "You know what? He'd like these."
If I saw them at a store, I'd get
fridge.
them. I've never seen them at
I've
Publix.
never,
I
I've
only
never
see
seen
them at
them
a mall.
before.
Yeah.
Billy,
You know that
if I
there's
saw
actually
you-
some stores.
I'm sorry. Let's just keep doing that. Let's keep talking.
Okay, let's keep
10 minutes of talking over each other on Zoom.
Yeah,
I
let's
wanted-
keep talking.
If I ran into your wife outside of a
Uh,
grocery store as she were leaving, would I think that she's buying for a 6-year-old?
Possibly. I actually do a lot of the grocery store shopping. I like to walk around the store. Me and Stugotz have talked about this
Oh yeah, it's
before.
great.
It's
Sunday
frustrating
stroll.
going. Yeah, it's frustrating going to a store with me because I like going up and down each and every aisle. When I walk in, I'll check out the promotions for the week, Wednesday to Wednesday. That's how Publix does it. I don't know why, but that's how they do it, Wednesday to Wednesday. And I go up and down, look and see. And if something's not the right price, I say, you know what? I'll be back on Wednesday.
Why do you have to go down that
prices then.
spices aisle though? Like, there's nothing down.
Oh,
that
you got to check
spices
them all.
aisle.
You never know what's going to be a BOGO. You know what I
You
mean?
need some new onion
Right,
powder,
yeah.
do you?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes.
But Dan, to answer your question, yes, you would think that she has 3 children at home.
Yeah. Well, now.
we got yogurt. We got Dippin' Dots.
A couple months from now is going to be my Christmas, huh? I'm going to have an excuse to have all that baby food.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Number 8, Oklahoma took on number 9, Missouri. Number 8, Oklahoma in the West is represented by who?
Adam Silver looks like a small town's water tower.
It does.
But does he look more like a small town's water tower or like number 9, Missouri, Chris?
Adam Silver looks like a decorative caviar spoon.
Have we ever figured out? Have we ever dug into why Adam Silver is so good for this game, or what everyone is doing with these Adam Silvers? Is it just skinny things? Is it skinny
He's
white
hairless.
things?
He's hairless.
He's hairless. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what
Yes.
it's there's just a general absence of hair. I want you to go ahead and imagine, just as you asked that question, I want you to imagine Adam Silver with a big beard. You can't.
No,
You can't,
I
because
cannot.
because he can't grow hair. That's why.
Wait, he has no hair? He has eyebrows, right?
He has no hair anywhere on his body.
Is this an alopecia thing? Should we not be making fun of this?
Well, it's a little late for that, isn't it? Let's move on.
To the East region.
Right on time, because we're out of the silver region now. Headed over to the East. Number 1, Michigan took on number 16, Texas Southern. Number 1, Michigan won the game, and they were represented by...
Andrew Luck looks like the guy who picks up his Starbucks order and then says, "Thanks a latte."
Oh wow, we have some new ones here.
Yes.
We've got some that no one's heard before. This is very exciting.
I want a deep run out of Michigan. That is
See what we
fantastic.
got. Michigan's very good. Jawan
Yeah.
Howard will charge you. Chicago and his grandma taught him that.
Juwan Howard and them boys.
He'll charge you.
Well, they defeated Texas Southern yesterday, number 16, who's represented by...
Ed Orgeron looks like someone who,
Wow.
after wrestling a gator that wandered too close to his house into submission, yells, "Get on now, you hear?" as he shoos it away back into the swamp.
Billy, you okay?
I love that you're trying so hard not to break character.
I held in
Clearly
that.
have to sneeze.
I held that in. I think
Right, yeah.
successfully I shut off the mic and everything. You guys wouldn't even have known it, huh? Number 2, Alabama took on number 15, Iona.
Complete
Number
opposite.
2, Alabama in the East is represented by...
Kyle Shanahan looks like the manager at a PacSun.
The Kyle Shanahan conference is strong this year.
He's
I feel like you'd like a PacSun, Dan.
Do you?
Yeah, like I don't think you'd go to a PacSun, but I feel like it has kind of your vibe. that you have.
What do you imagine my vibe is, or how would you? I think you and I probably describe my vibe differently.
Youthful, an aging youth, I'd say. PacSun,
Right.
PacSun, like a Hurley would be good for you.
Well, I mean, everyone says that you dress like a skateboarder, so
Yeah, that's why.
But that's more
that's
surfboard.
that's
though.
kind of the vibe of a PacSun.
That's
I
more
can see you rocking
surfboard.
some Volcom.
The Hurley shorts very underrated in terms of comfort. Some of the most.
Oh, I love a good
comfortable shorts out
Hurley board short for the
Yeah.
beach.
there. Yeah, they're
Right.
fantastic. Yeah.
You guys ever been to the stores? They had a couple down here in the PacSun family. I don't remember what they were called, but they had indoor surfing. I think we've talked about this before.
I do
Indoor
remember this, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
No.
Ever done the flow rider on a cruise ship?
I have. Yes.
How'd you do?
Not well.
Billy, what's the difference between Borg shorts and just shorts?
Board shorts are for the boards. Number 15 Iona is the one that went down to Alabama.
Right.
Gales.
They're represented by who?
Jeff Passan looks like a really nice vampire.
Yeah.
We need to hear that again, or did you guys get that?
Yes, who was it? Who looks like a really nice
Jeff
vampire?
Passan.
He
Jeff
does.
Passan
Yes.
looks like a really nice vampire.
Does.
Yeah.
You're not like the rest, Jeff. All those
No.
other ones that are, evil and undead. You're
But every
So-
once in a
So
while,
the
you have
nice
to-
vampire represented the evil vampire.
less undead than the rest of your brethren.
every once
He's
in a while, you
the-
just have to eat someone in order to remind everyone that he is still a vampire. But he does it unwillingly.
He's the Jim Reaper of the vampire family.
Right. Right.
He doesn't understand why Patino has to be so evil.
Sure, we can only go out at night, but why do we have to create mischief? Number 3, Texas took on number 14, Abilene Christian. Number 3, Texas was represented by who?
Doris Burke looks like the brilliant but overzealous district attorney on a new drama coming this fall on CBS.
Perfect.
Yes.
Eliminated,
Yes.
though, from the tournament.
What?
Wow.
Major upset. Yeah.
Wow.
Upset city, population, Abilene Christian.
Oh, wait a minute. No, but okay, Abilene Christian won. Wasn't that Abilene Christian?
No, that was
number 3,
Texas. That was the- that
you
was
think
the
that
team that
was
was
a 14 seed?
No.
Here was the 14 seed.
Okay.
Bill Walton looks like the tree monster who guards the entrance to an enchanted forest and reads riddles to all those who wish to enter.
That's too bad.
That
Billy.
advanced.
Billy, the chat is asking if your tie is a clip-on.
No, it's what do you think I am?
Come on, man. He's class. Look at it. Come on.
Wait a second. I'm just learning that Texas lost.
Oh.
Bracket buster. I mean,
Yeah, confirmed. They lost 53-52. Joe Pleasant, 11 points, leading the way for Abilene Christian.
That must have been a fun game to watch. One of those 53-52 joints we like so much.
It is insane. Like after
Glory days of
watching
basketball.
after watching mostly the NBA now, like to see mid-range jumpers, to see the ball being dumped into the low post, and to hear like Steve Lavin on television, like, see, that's how the game is played. You dump it into the low post, you let the big guy go to work, and it's like, wow, you clearly are watching a different sport than I am.
53-52. And we scored at halftime. It was like 22-21.
Right, and there was a team that couldn't make any free throws in the last 4 minutes of the game. I can guarantee you of that as well.
We'll try this score on for size. 64-54. Florida State defeated UNC Greensboro. Florida State was represented by...
Mike Krzyzewski looks like he puts his hair on each morning like a Lego man would.
I admire Goat Piss for trying Krzyzewski. He came pretty close.
He struggled with that. Let's hear how he pronounces it again.
Mike Krzyzewski looks like he puts his hair on each
Krzyzewski.
morning like a Lego
Krzyzewski.
man
I
would.
mean, it's not
Krzyzewski,
terrible.
Coach R.
These are jerks.
Wow.
Poor guy did it 3 times. Number 13, UNC Greensboro was represented by...
David Gettleman looks like a guy that says bada bing, bada boom when things go right.
Things didn't go right for them yesterday. They were eliminated, unfortunately.
Does he look like that? Or does he actually just say that? Like he says them, right?
Yeah, for sure. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's the point of the game.
Yeah, it looks like he does. I don't know.
But you're doing that based off his appeal. You've never heard him say "bada bing, bada boom" before.
I guarantee you he has said it, and he said it 5 times already this morning.
It's been guaranteed, Chris. What are you going to do about it? Look it up.
I fold.
Look it up.
It's
I
the
fold.
guarantee that you can't prove. It's my specialty.
That's one of the great Stugatz guarantees. Just
I
throw
think-
it in your face. And
But I think Stugatz is missing the point of the game. The point is that you've never heard Dave Gettleman say bada bing, bada boom, and yet based off his appearance, you're saying that he said bada bing, bada boom, which is the point of the game.
I'm telling you, he doesn't look like it. Okay, well, here's what I'm trying to tell you. Kyle Shanahan has never.
What are you basing
He
his
hasn't
opinion
worked a
off
day
of?
at Pac Sun. Okay, he hasn't worked a day there.
You'll find it on his tombstone.
I'm telling you,
Just say a
Gettleman
word.
not
Why
only
are you-
looks
wait,
like
wait.
it, he actually says it.
Hold on. Why are you explaining the rules of this game to everybody?
Yes,
okay?
exactly.
Like, you've been here for 5 minutes.
Whoa, whoa.
Thank you. Put him in his place, Bill.
Speaking of 5, number
Jeez.
5 Colorado took on number 12 Georgetown. Vance, number 5 Colorado is represented by who?
Mike Greenberg looks like he drizzles ketchup on his fries and eats them with a fork.
Ugh.
Granny.
Who's
Yeah, they
baby
beat number
fat?
12 Georgetown.
Not mine.
No, wait. What is
Oh,
Claire?
that'd be
what-
mine.
What does
That's
Claire
mine.
think? What does Princess Claire think about Mike Greenberg?
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. It's just too offensive. What she said
Oh
about
wow!
me.
Okay, excellent improv work there, Roy.
Dan, I'm not sure if you heard the end of the most recent Mystery Crate, but we were wrapping the show up, and I was like, kind of saying my final words, and in the background, Claire just yelled, "Shut up!"
Yeah, because she heard you. You needed to shut up at the time. Now play the next sound.
Got an angry streak.
Hereditary, I guess. I don't know.
Claire said shut up and play number 12 Georgetown.
Andy Reid looks like the guy on your bowling team that sneakily eats a few of your french fries each time you get up to bowl.
Wow.
Totally that guy.
French fry
I'm totally
matchup,
that
huh?
guy. I'm totally a French fry thief.
Billy, will you text Woody later apologizing for the joke you made a couple times?
I probably would.
You know what's funny? I thought the
Probably.
exact same thing. I was like, I'm getting an apology in about 2 hours.
You didn't get it already?
He sent me one, a world record 5 seconds after he offended me. He sent me one on Thursday.
You guys want to guess who won this Zoom? Is waiting for his first ever apology from Billy on this thing? Yeah.
What? Number 6, BYU doesn't have to apologize for anything. They lost to number 11, UCLA. BYU was represented by.
Brad Stevens looks like Peter Pan's more responsible brother, Preston Pan, a corporate attorney in Neverland who fights against the piracy of copyright infringement.
I feel like they should apologize if they
That's
lost.
unfortunate, man. That needs to stick around, man.
Oh man.
Both Pans fighting piracy, huh? Just different
Yes.
kinds.
Again, we've reached another crossroads. Is Peter Pan the star of the family, or is Preston Pan the star of the family?
Peter Pan is the star of that.
Yeah.
Preston Pan
Yeah.
would be the star of your family. I mean,
Woody, do you
least
not
Peter
get
can
how this
fly,
game
though.
works? Do you not get how this game works, Woody?
No, but the Pans viewed Peter more as a lost boy, I'd say.
Yes, that's true.
Get it?
Yes.
Number 11, UCLA defeated them. Who is UCLA represented by?
Bob Huggins looks like a low-level guy in a mob movie who's just about to eat a meatball at his favorite restaurant when he gets whacked.
Huggy Bear.
Level.
He gets. Who does he get whacked? Who's that coach that you're always mentioning at Notre Dame?
Oh, Mick Cronin?
Mick Cronin, yeah. Mick Cronin. He's still in the tournament, Mick Cronin. He's no longer at Cincinnati. I got to find out.
Where is he?
I don't know. Wherever he is, he's kicking someone's ass. I mean,
Even if Cronin loses, he's still in the tournament. Like
He's coaching at UCLA, which is the team that is represented by Bob Huggins.
boom.
Wow.
The Finney.
Yeah, hey, Finney.
Yeah, he's excited. He loves Mick Cronin. I mean,
Yeah.
You can't be named Mick and not be tough, right?
exactly.
Well, Micks are probably Mickeys, though. You don't
but
think
no,
Oh,
of
Mickey's different than Mick.
Name a Mick who's not seriously. Name a Mickey or a Mick really who's not tough, right?
Well, I'll tell you,
That's true. That's a good point.
Look, what just happened to us?
Mouse.
It's upsetting to have Mickey kick you out of the Disney kingdom. But if Mick does it, you just leave. If Mick Mouse
Right.
says you gotta go, you gotta go.
You think there's an executive at Disney named Mick Mouse whose job it is to do the difficult things?
What about
Mouse is when he
Morandini?
takes off the white gloves, right?
What about Morandini?
Mickey Morandini. Wow.
Not a tough Mickey. A Morandini would be tough. Mickey makes it not tough.
Right. So I win. Thank you.
You do win. Congratulations.
I thought you were getting up there for a second. You're just like, all right.
It's your walk-off. It's your swan song
just-
from this Twitch.
It should be. Yeah, it should be. I'm just fixing my
Mickey
shirt. Sorry.
Morandini. Mickey Rivers. Go ahead.
Number 7, UConn wasn't tough yesterday. They lost to number 10, Maryland. Number 7, UConn was represented by who?
Dave Gettleman looks like the guy who, when paying his restaurant bill, says, "Tax? I didn't order tax."
Guys, Ohio State, you'll appreciate this on toughness because you always like to rail against Urban Meyer. Ohio State had to send out a release saying that Woody Hayes was never bitten on the dick by a turtle because Urban Meyer told a story at like one of these booster luncheons where he said, you know how people get tough, and he told the story that Woody Hayes took out a turtle one time, telling his team that it wasn't tough enough and had the turtle bite him on the penis. So somebody in PR and sports information had to go and be like, okay, what do I need to do here in order to verify or not verify this story? And then Ohio State sent out a press release saying Urban Meyer was telling a story that was a joke. Woody Hayes did not allow a turtle to bite him on the penis.
Speaking of turtles, number 10, Maryland
Right.
did take a bite out of number 7, UConn. Number 10, Maryland
Nurse looks
represented
like a
by who?
disheveled public defender who arrives 10 minutes late for his client's trial, leans over to his client and whispers, "So what did you do again?"
Who is this? Who is this? Let me hear that one again.
Nick Nurse looks like the disheveled public defender who arrives 10 minutes late for his client's trial, leans over to his client and whispers, "So what did you do again?"
Billy, also thank you. I had no idea what to do with that Maryland story.
Yeah. That's why they
It
pay
also
me the
doesn't-
big
it
bucks.
doesn't feel like something that Ohio State should be dealing with. It should be like the Hayes estate or something like that. There should be like a statement put out by the family.
Really?
Was that
Urban
released
was just
verbatim, or was that paraphrasing?
Go ahead and Google it. You could just Google Urban Meyer dick. I imagine a number of different things will come up.
I'm on it.
Gonna not do that one.
Phrasing.
Yeah.
Right.
Number 8, LSU was on it yesterday. They took down number 9, St. Bonaventure. Number 8, LSU, represented by.
Drew Brees looks like every astronaut from the 1960s.
That's
Really does.
that's
Yeah, he
so
does.
good.
He does.
It's so good.
Cast in the movie Hidden Figures.
Yes.
When you type in Urban Meyer dick, all that comes up is a bunch of Dick Vitale takes on Urban Meyer.
What did Dickie V think of him?
He weighs in on his NFL move. There's Dick Vitale. Urban Meyer shouldn't be fired. This is, goes way back here.
No coach should ever be fired.
All coaches. Nobody's protecting Urban Meyer.
Has he ever fired a
Urban
coach?
Meyer is calling Dick, and he's like, "What are you doing? Nobody defends me."
If it were up to Dick Vitale, head coaching jobs would be like Supreme Court justices. You'd never get fired.
How do you guys think Dickie V would do today? Just one last run as a head coach.
As a coach, oh, okay.
As a coach.
And as a broadcaster, he's getting crushed every weekend. It makes me terribly sad to see people that it's so hard to get old on television, man. I know.
We
Right.
left you there with your vulnerability.
I feel so frail. All of Twitch looking at me. I felt like you were looking at me. I felt like you were staring at my nipple.
We should have all frozen right there.
Tomato.
Speaking of nipples, St. Bonaventure lost to LSU. Number 9, St. Bonaventure, represented
Bonnie's.
Andrew Luck looks like he says fuel instead of gasoline.
by
Right.
Gone.
Can we
From the
reassign
tournament.
some of
That's
these?
gone.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Eliminated from the tournament.
It's too bad.
So that covers all of yesterday's action. We're all caught up there. I don't know if you guys want to preview, talk some round ball, just want to end this thing. Up to you guys, really.
That's how they should go to commercial with Ernie Johnson when he's hosting.
It's up to you.
Charles Barkley, you want to talk some round ball?
Or we could just get out of here. Or
And go watch more round ball.
Guys, later.
See you guys.
He just answered your question.
Billy,
All right, we'll
great
see
job,
you,
Bill. Yeah.
We'll see you guys tomorrow on the show. Well, we
The
won't
actual
see
show.
you. It's on radio, but
Right. Yeah.
you kind
Bye,
of